Hi, I'm Georgie and welcome to Art Club. I started it as a place for kids to feel safe and have a creative environment where they can imagine and create and to have an activity that's not achievement-based. We hop inside that shed and we create. So in short, we've got a wall with elite signs of mould we need to cut off at the knees and a number of different surfaces in here that we really need to bring together with one cohesive colour. So, much needed guidance for me, we're off to the Resene ColorShop. I've got a wall with a little bit of mould starting to creep in. As well as that, I've got a number of different services like a garage door on one side, so I need to know how to prep and prime those. We are hand painting a mural on the wall, so we're just matching our brand colours for that.
The first thing I'd recommend to you would be to deal with that mould that you've got starting. I would recommend using a product called Resene Moss and Mould Killer. That's basically just going to help to neutralise any moss or mildew that you've got starting there, and it'll also help to prevent any growing in future.
Okay, great.
So the next thing on the list would be your primer. I'd recommend using this Resene Quick Dry. So with your primer sorted, we should make a decision about some colours.
I think I'm going to settle on the rice cake neutrals.
So what I'd recommend for your top coat would be this Resene SpaceCote Low Sheen Kitchen and Bathroom, and it's going to have some mould defender and antibacterial silver added to it to help prevent any mould growth in future.
Do it once, do it right.
So in terms of your garage door, firstly I'd recommend cleaning it with Resene Roof and Metal Wash, and then I'd recommend priming it with Resene Pre-Coated Steel Primer, and then for your top coat, Resene Summit Roof, because it'll have a bit more UV resistance for your outdoor.
So for the main issue we had in here, we used Resene Moss and Mould Killer, which completely got rid of the mould. I mean, I know that's what it's supposed to do, but I was so blown away. Each of the separate different walls and the garage door were prepped and primed with Resene Quick Dry primer. The next step was then, I guess, making Art Club really Art Club, which the murals do that. Oliver, my husband, he did all of our logo, who came up with those beautiful illustrations. So the colours that we used, we matched our branding colours for our logo, and we used Resene Half Turbo for the hands, and then surrounding that is the Resene Fire, which I love, and I feel like it really makes it pop. Then we've got Resene Half Karaka here, and the Resene Paper Doll, which truly has my heart. We decided to even pull that out and put it on the rafters and put it on a lot of the furniture as well, because it's just such a beautiful colour. The garage door was probably one of our biggest surprises. We thought it was destined for the scrap heap, but we used the Resene Pre-Coated Steel Primer. Then we used Resene Summit Roof in red oxide to finish off. And honestly, it looks like a brand new door, except for the dents. I just wish we had done it years ago. I'm super, super proud of the space now. I feel like it's twice as big as it was before. It's so light and bright, and just with like literally a lick of paint.